Oops. I need that back. This probably suits me for putting R as a recording button. This is hilarious. Well, this is not how I wanted to start my recording, though it's as good as any, so, hello, this is Zoo, and we are going to be playing a bit of Grounded as a countdown for when we will be playing Grounded 2. Now, I meant to do this a lot sooner, I stated this in the past, but today we'll be doing the Red Anthill and the Hedge Lab, and see what we can go from there, I suppose. Pond Lab, maybe the other, the Haze Lab. I'm not sure. We'll see. Man, you're just gonna follow all my movement. Do spider dance? No? Yes? Okay, anyway. I'm gonna try and get myself out of this predicament, and when I say get out of this predicament, I mean die. And then we'll see where I can go from there. This guy should be napping, because it's about daytime, I'm pretty sure. Even though the Scabby says it's still nighttime. He's just trying to get back home, buddy. Please leave.
I don't want to.
Okay. Hey, so we have our current plan of action, which is step 1. Get some red ant armor. I realized we were very, very undergeared when we went to the hedge lab. So first step is to get some better armor, which is probably going to be red ants. Second step is I do want to go into the red ant nest and explore a little. From there, maybe we'll find something interesting. I know there's an ant queen in each of the hills. Step 3, get better weapons, of course, before we go back to the hedge lab. Step 4, get some dandelion tufts, which I think I've partially started doing. Yeah, I've got a few. And, from there, we will return to the hedge maze to complete it after we poke around the red ant nest, get some good armor, get some good weapons. Well, good enough anyway. And move on from there. Hopefully we don't run into our angry neighbor again. Oh, final step. We need to make a base. It is clear to me that this is not actually a safe location to set up. I don't really know where I'll be setting up home. But we'll find out. Temporary base. Nothing fancy. Okay. So, supposedly... this should keep me safe from being attacked by the angry big ants. Now that I am fully clad in red ant armor, I also managed to get a better weapon, the red ant club. I think it's working. Alright, excellent. Yeah, they don't seem to mind me at all now, so I can finally go into their little hole over here, hole in the ground, you know? And I made sure to get some torches, just in case. I needed extra ones. Ooh. Feeling those. Hello, ant brethren. Just minding my own business, don't mind me. Ooh, red ant pick. Can I take these? I could take these. Nope. I was wrong. That was a bad idea. Ignore me. Pretend you don't see me. I'm sorry. I'm taking your offspring. I'm one of your own. This is normal. Don't ask why I'm headed out with your offspring, please. Run away. Okay, now from what I remember, these can actually be used to craft... Oh, they're still after me. What we call brat burst bombs. Which is funny. But, I do believe we need that for the haze, so I'm just gonna keep moving. Okay, this guy's not gonna stop. That's fine, I'll be using you to repair my armor. I can analyze this, so I'll do that real quick. Yes. Now whether or not we can craft them right now is another thing entirely. We cannot, we need fungal growth. I'll just put them in here and come back for them later. plenty of food. Let's go back to our ant nest. Actually, let's sleep so the spider doesn't kill us. Again. Alright, let's go say hi to our ant brethren again. Oh, so many ant eggs. Would it be wrong to take all of these? There's the ant queen. If I remember right, you can become friends with her. So let's see if there's... Ooh, delicious. Let's see if I can do that. No stealing. Okay. So I need to offer her a treat. And I need to somehow get the juicy mushroom sandwich. Hey! Then we can pick up all of these anytime we want. So I guess for now we'll just move on. Alright, that's the anthill. Now let's, Great answer, aware of your presence. Noted. My character is thirsty. Let's get some water and then I'm gonna entice these ants to help me see if there's anything in the area they can help me kill. I'm technically one of them now, right? Easy enough. But not before I go and get some arrows for my bow. It's heading back to the ant lab again. Okay, we're over here by the oak lab. I went kind of off towards the juice box and along the edges. It looks like I found my little thistle needles right here, so I collect as many as I can get. So I can make a lot of arrows. This will hopefully help me in the future to get as many spiders as I can by staying back and shooting them or something like that. It's very hard to stay away from the spider. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. And this is why we have arrows. There we go.
Hello, powerless ant.
Okay, so I got a few things set up for our temporary base. That's another step done. Crafted a few things. This is extremely temporary. There is a downside of being clearly in spider territory, as well as I think barter beetles spawn here as well. But for the most part, we are safe and out of the way of that giant wolf spider that kept coming by. So the only thing I think we needed was some way to heal ourselves. So we have Fuss on the Rocks, which is a smoothie you can make using the smoothie station, which we managed to craft. And I think we're ready to head over there. I went ahead and applied my rotten bee armor. I think we're going to upgrade our club, but other than that, we're good to go. We got our arrows, we got our torches, and we got our new weapon. So, I think I will head off in the general direction of the hedge and see if we can complete this lab finally. Alright, we are back at the hedge. I plan to gather as many berries while I can while I'm over here. And, complete the entire lab. Ooh, apple. We are a little bit more geared. I went back to my red ant armor because it turns out if you try to leave our temporary base, you will probably be attacked by the soldier ants because you have to actually go in this direction to get to the hedge lab. But just in case, I upgraded a few times. And I think we're ready to go. So we already got our dandelion tufts, have some armor, we got some weapons. I think we'll be fine. And we'll go ahead and set our respawn point right here. Alright. Let's see what we can do. We're getting this lab completed. Okay. First clue is 58. All we have to do is run through this and accumulate a little written down password. Okay, so we can now log into the terminal. Go ahead and pick up the things here. Do almost kind of want to explore a bit more. Oh, this. That's where we wanted to go earlier. Yeah, this is back the route. Need to go. So this way is going to be also a webbed off region I need to hack open. That's not bad. Okay, let's go turn on that terminal. Trying to remember where the terminal was. Wasn't down there. Let's be back the way it came. Finally. And with that, that actually technically completes
Oh, so this is a super chip? Not what I was expecting.
the hedge
but
lab.
Hey, if he gets me home, he gets me home.
It is likely that this will be my last log from the hedge lab. Regrettably, the spider infestation has only worsened. Last night, I had a close encounter with a giant brood mother that shook me to my core. Couple that with the strange radio signals I've been receiving, and I no longer think this facility is safe.
Burgle here. Can I start you off with a double-charred barbarian bacon burger? It's made the Roby's way.
Burgle, initiate evacuation protocols for the hedge lab. Make sure any remaining biometric scanners and passcodes are encrypted in the mainframe.
Is that really necessary, sir?
Yes. Oh, yes. Absolutely necessary. We're being watched.
Wendell is starting to sound like he's possibly losing it. But I think I could understand, to be honest. I think I'd be probably about as paranoid if I came across that many spiders. Now what are we gonna do? I think we're going to head down to the mushrooms and make our escape. We might have to come back for those other resources we saw at the top, but yeah, we have completed this lab. So we will... Am I going in circles? I am very confused. We'll go ahead and head down and back to our temporary base. Wasn't so difficult. Night is already here, but we managed to make it to the Oak Lab before then. And we could finally hand in all these chips to Burgle. Wherever he went. Or maybe we'll just put them in here. I guess these are for the super duper chips. Well, we can replicate things. That's kind of cool. There you are, Burgle.
It is nice to see a friendly face around here. How can I help you today? Ah, more chips. Hand it over and let us see what I... much better. Check the ASL Terminals Science Shop for the new recipes.
That's nice.
Huh. You made it back in one piece. How unexpected. You are more resourceful than I thought.
Thank you for the vote of confidence, Burgle. I'll remember that.
Hand it over and we can see what data Dr. Tully backed up upon it. Processing. Processing. This is the Hedge Super Chip. Forgive me, I forgot to mention the nasty spiders before I sent you up there. I hope they were not too much trouble. Haha.
It's not that funny, Virgil.
I am feeling much more like myself. Take it from me, there's nothing quite like a reverse lobotomy. Thank you. Now, what is it you were wanting to know? Oh yes, the location of the other super chips. There are 4 labs throughout the yard, each with a super chip. The Hedge Lab, the Pond Lab, the Haze Lab, and the Black Ant Lab.
I do believe there may be more than that now, but I could be wrong.
And you have already made it through the hedge. So now on to the others.
Okay, so from here we're going to do Haze and Pond Lab. And then we will figure out what to do from there. Probably the Black Ant Lab, if I had to guess.
I will mark the locations of the. Please find them and return to me so we can figure out how to repair the spacer. Oh, before you leave, check out the new recipes in the. Thank you. Come on. It is nice to see. How can I help you today? Please come again, sir.
Okay, that was all our chips. Let's see what we got from that. Well, other than a ridiculously large amount of science. Zip lines. Definitely gonna work with that one. Cookbook. Daredevil. Canteen upgrade seems nice. Buff lungs. Okay, let's do these two, I suppose. And
Where did I leave that?
let's do Daredevil. It's a good mutation. Alright. I think we'll leave off here.
Put your cares away and have an exponentially
And when we're back, we will start progressing towards a better set of armor. The Ladybug armor. We'll get our tier 2 tools, everything but the shovel, because I know that comes much later. And then we will head towards either the pond or the Haze Lab. Alright, that concludes our episode for today. I hope you enjoyed this grounded gameplay. And we are currently on a countdown. We have about 5 days until Grounded 2, the sequel to this game, is released. Now, I stepped away from Wolf Quest to try and record the story of this game before then, because once the release happens, I will record it from day 1. This will hopefully give you a little background into the characters that will be presented in the sequel. Grounded 2 will be out on the 29th. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will pick up next time, hopefully doing 2 labs in 1 video. See you later.